Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Djemo. I just arrived here in Montreux by train. In today's video I'm going to show you the local Christmas market, which is said to be one of the most exciting here in Switzerland. Let's go and explore it together. Let's get this video started. I thought it's going to be a long way to the market, but apparently it's just here next to the train station. So that's the entrance to the market. The train station is just in the background. Well, I think there is no easier way to reach the Christmas market. Some information about the market. This year it's open from 19th of November till 24th of December. The market is operating on every day from 11 AM and closes at 8 PM from Sundays to Tuesdays. Wednesdays and Thursdays it's closing at 9 PM, while for the rest it does at 10. Although I think the experience at Christmas markets is the best during dusk and night, you should come here early enough in order to spend sufficient time in here. This certainly is important should the market close at 8 PM. The Montreux Christmas Market is quite a large one, thus there is a lot to see. I suggest to come here not any later than 3 PM. I recommend you to first walk along the lakeside into the western direction. Standing in front of the Lac Léman, in English Lake Geneva, you would then need to turn to the right. One of the things that you have to do when you come to a Christmas market is to bring cash. I know this sounds a little bit silly, however, many stalls in here they do not accept credit cards or TWINT, so with cash you're definitely on the safe side. Now, certain markets they do have ATM machines just like here, but that's not the case for each of them, so make sure you get cash either before you start your trip or at the train station where you're traveling to. There are various nice stalls around the western part of the market. Very nice in particular is this lane with the Christmas lights on the ceiling. Really interesting booths, for example, would be this one here that sells porcelain figures which are made by people with disabilities. A really great project to support. Then this one with its many Christmassy items. Should you lack anything to prepare your house for the Christmas season, that's the booth to go. In general, the Montreux Market has a lot of great stalls overall. Most products in here are handmade, either by locals or by people from neighboring countries. This is something that I really like about the Christmas markets in Switzerland. Besides the many goods that you can buy in here, you also need to try out some typical snacks, which would be crêpes or waffles. Especially in the French-speaking part of Switzerland, these are very popular. One of the things that you have to get on Christmas markets are waffles. In here we call them gaufres. Very nice is with sugar, but also with cinnamon, like mine. So good. As you're strolling through the market here in Montreux, slowly head towards the east. Keep taking a look at the many booths, but also from time to time enjoy the view over the lake. Although every section of the market is beautiful, I would say the eastern corner is the most interesting. This has much to do with the giant Ferris wheel, the many stalls and dining options. However, there is one more thing that is really interesting to experience over there. What is very unique about the Christmas market here in Montreux is that you'll have Santa Claus flying above the lake. This happens at every full hour. First time at 5, then at 6, and one last time at 7. It's just over, so Santa Claus is going back and he's going to return the next time at 6 PM. All of the Christmas markets are in principle the same. There are plenty of stalls that sell souvenirs, gifts and foods, but what makes this one here at Montreux stand out from the others is the hourly arrival of Santa Claus. This adds some extra Christmassy vibes. Thus, make sure you regularly check the time in order to not miss out this spectacle. In this section you can find some more really nicely decorated booths. Really beautiful is this one here that sells various sweets ranging from Turkish delight over bonbons to other Christmas candies. Many booths also sell masterpieces of handcraft art. For example, masks of elves and goblins, various figurines that your kids can play with or you may use them to decorate your house. This woodcraft shop with its fine art. Here, make sure you pay attention to the details. You will see very typically Swiss motifs such as cows, alpine huts, or even the Matterhorn. After buying your gifts or souvenirs and having taken a few snacks, you may go for a proper dinner. There is, for example, this fondue house or dining place that serves raclette. Both are considered our national dishes here in Switzerland. Else, consider entering this large festive hall. There are many dining options where you can get pretty much anything typical for this season.
Now going for a ride on this Ferris wheel. I'm now on the Ferris wheel. It's outside, so it feels quite high up. Nevertheless, the view is really spectacular. And what's really cool, you don't only pay for one round, you can go for multiple turns. That depends though on the coach and on the amount of people, but I would say usually around 5 to 7.
The Ferris wheel is definitely one of the highlights of this Christmas market here in Montreux. Overall, the Montreux market feels very authentic and Christmassy. With it being at the Lake Promenade, the market feels quite different from the other ones here in Switzerland. Being so unique, I do have to say, for any Christmas market enthusiast, this one here at Montreux is definitely a must visit.
This was the Christmas market here at Montreux. It's a very festive one. I highly can recommend it to come here because there's a lot going on. It's a bit different from the other ones around Switzerland. I think that makes it a lot more unique. So that's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you did, please give this video a like, leave a comment, share it to your friends. It would be really awesome. Also, if you're new to my channel, then you're most welcome to subscribe. I really appreciate that. So that's it from my side. We're going to see each other very soon.